EastEnders fans, get ready because a storm is about to hit Albert Square and it's going to leave a trail of broken trust, shattered families, and dangerous consequences in its wake. At the center of it all is Kojo Asare, who finds himself dragged into a storyline that spirals far beyond anything he could have imagined. What begins as a simple favor quickly snowballs into betrayal, secrets, and choices that threaten not just him, but everyone close to him. It all starts with Kojo's flat. On the surface, it looks like just another ordinary space in the square, but behind closed doors it's become the beating heart of Ravi Gulati's drug operation. With Harry, Mitchell and Okie running the day-to-day business, Ravi pushes Kojo into helping out, convincing him to do a run for the group. What Kojo doesn't realize is that once you step into Ravi's world, there's no easy way out. George, Kojo's brother, is the first to sense that something is very, very wrong. When he spots Kojo wandering through the square in a daze, high and disoriented, the alarm bells go off instantly. George has never trusted Harry and Okie, and now he has the proof he's been looking for. But suspicion is one thing, exposing the truth is another. And George has no idea just how deep this mess already runs. Because in EastEnders, danger never stays contained. Behind the back-and-forth deals and shady cash exchanges, real lives are on the line. Ravi's relationship with Priya is already strained, but this drug storyline threatens to rip them apart completely. And over on the other side of the square, Harry's romance with Gina, which has only just started to blossom, could come crashing down in an instant. In the space of a week, love, loyalty, and survival all collide in ways that nobody sees coming. Next week's episodes dive headfirst into the fallout. Ravi and Okie are in panic mode after their latest drug run puts them on the radar of another gang. Suddenly, Kojo's flat isn't just a useful hideout, it's a target. The walls are closing in fast, and it's only a matter of time before someone gets hurt. Harry, trying to keep it together, notices strangers lurking around and watching the flat. Deep down, he knows exactly what that means. But instead of raising the alarm, he makes a reckless gamble. He hopes that a raid will put an end to the whole setup. In his mind, if Ravi and Okie are forced to move on, maybe he can finally walk away. But Ravi is no fool. He shuts that idea down immediately, making it crystal clear losing Kojo's flat is not an option. The business comes first, no matter the cost. And that's when Harry starts to spiral. When Kojo unexpectedly comes back home, Harry's worst fears come true. Not only is Kojo furious to see the state of things, but he also discovers that Okie has been brutally attacked. The violence isn't some distant threat anymore, it's happening right in front of them. Harry jumps in to help clean up the mess, but his involvement sets off a domino effect he can't control. Because while he's patching things up in secret, his personal life begins to fall apart. Gina has been waiting for him, expecting Harry to stand by her side at Lauren Branning and Peter Beale's wedding. But when he doesn't show, she's left hurt, humiliated, and angry. To her, it looks like Harry simply chose not to care. What she doesn't realize is that he was trapped in a nightmare he couldn't escape. Backed into a corner, Harry finally calls his mom, Nicola. Desperate, he begs for help to dig himself out of the debt that Ravi is holding over him. Nicola is furious not at her son, but at Ravi. She isn't afraid to play hardball, threatening to go straight to Ravi's bosses if he dares to keep manipulating Harry. It's a dangerous move, but in the world Ravi operates in, sometimes the only way to fight back is to go bigger and louder. Still, Harry knows he can't rely on Nicola alone. After everything that's happened, he heads to the Vic to face Gina. What happens next surprises even him. Instead of pushing him away for good, Gina listens. Against the odds, the two reconcile, and in a bold moment, they decide to make their relationship official. They even book a spontaneous weekend away together, a brief escape from the chaos of Walford. It's a rare flicker of happiness in a storyline filled with betrayal and lies. But while Harry and Gina look forward to their getaway, Ravi and Priya are moving in the opposite direction. Their relationship, already stretched thin, finally snaps. Priya is sick of waiting around for a partner who is never present. She calls him out, furious at his constant absence, and Ravi tries to brush it off like it's nothing. That's the final straw for her. To get back at him, Priya lies about her own evening plans, deliberately trying to stir jealousy. But underneath the anger, the cracks in their relationship are wide open, and Ravi's double life is threatening to destroy the family he's built. What makes this storyline so gripping is how every decision feeds into the next, like a chain reaction that can't be stopped. Kojo thinks he's just helping out, but in reality, he's put a target on his back. Harry believes he can balance both sides of his life, but with every secret he hides from Gina, the truth claws its way closer to the surface. And Ravi, who has always thrived on control, is suddenly losing his grip on his business, on his home, and on his future. EastEnders has never shied away from messy, high-stakes drama, but this storyline is setting itself up to be one of the most explosive yet. Because when gangs start circling, when families turn against each other, and when lies pile up higher than anyone can manage, there's no going back. Every character involved is being pushed to the edge. and sooner or later someone is going to fall. And the real question is, who will it be?